No one really tells you this, but before real breakthrough, the Bible shows that people often walk through 5 major crises. First, the crisis of identity. When everything falls apart, you start asking, who am I, really? Exodus chapter 3, verses 11. Moses asked this exact question after leaving the palace. It was only after he lost his title that he discovered his true calling. Real growth begins when you know who you are, even without status, position, or recognition. Second, the crisis of lack. You start wondering, if God is able, why doesn't He give me more? Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 3. Before abundance, God teaches dependence. Because if you can't steward a little without losing yourself, having more will only confuse you. Scarcity is often where trust is trained. Third, the crisis of obedience. You ask, is obedience really worth it? Genesis chapter 22, verses 2. Abraham was asked to give up what mattered most to him. Obedience doesn't always make sense in the moment, but it proves your heart is ready for what comes next. Fourth, the crisis of rejection. You wonder, why was I overlooked? 1. Samuel chapter 16, verses 11. David was forgotten by his own family, yet chosen by God. Human rejection is often the doorway to divine promotion. What people ignore, God prepares. Fifth, the crisis of loneliness. You ask, why am I walking this alone? Matthew chapter 4, verses 1. Jesus himself was led into the wilderness. Isolation is not punishment. It's preparation. It's where God refines your heart, strengthens your spirit, and removes what no longer belongs. Remember this. These moments are not the end of your story. They are part of God's process. What feels like breaking is often training. And what feels like delay is often preparation for real, lasting breakthrough. If this spoke to you, type Amen. And share this with the first person who comes to your mind. They might need this reminder too.